Good morning, first graders and families. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Let's talk about what we're going to be working on this week. So today we are going to be learning some words that can help us describe characters in stories that we read. We've already practiced describing what characters look like and how they're feeling inside. But these words are going to be a little bit different today. So we're going to talk about that. You are reading the Cinderella story if you've been keeping up with your teacher's class dojo lessons. And so you've been talking about Cinderella. So in our ESOL class, we're just going to be working on learning the words we can use to describe so that you're able to use those when you're talking with your first grade teachers. Okay, so here is our objective today. It says, we will identify, that means to find, to look for, different. The words we're going to be learning today are called character traits. Can you please say that? Character traits. And their meaning. So we're going to learn the words and then we're going to learn what they mean using today we're going to be using a slideshow with pictures to help us. Okay, let's practice saying that one more time together. I say, you say. We will identify different character traits and their meaning using a slideshow with pictures. Excellent job, very good. So remember, just to break this down, we're going to be learning new words today that we can use to describe a character in a story, a person or an animal, okay, that the story is about, and what they mean using a slideshow with pictures. Today, you will not have any at-home work except to practice repeating the words during our lesson, okay, and practice using the words by talking. So today we will only be talking about these words. You don't have to do any writing at home, okay? I know some of you have been copying the words at home. That's okay if you want to do that, but you do not have to today. All right, so let's talk about what these words mean. Remember, they're called character traits. Say that again, character traits. Okay, let's look at our question here. It says, what is a character trait? Okay, character traits are, let's fill this in. Character traits are not nouns. They're not a person, place, or thing. They're not verbs. They're not an action or something someone is doing. They are an adjective. Character traits are adjectives that describe, let me fix this 1 second. Adjectives that describe what a character is like on the inside. Okay, so they're not going to describe how a character looks, like tall or short, or they have brown hair like Mrs. Makadia. Okay, they're not going to describe that way. They're going to tell how a character is on the inside. Okay, what their personality is like. In characters, it's important to know that characters don't just have one character trait. They can have many, and we can learn about what kind of character traits they have by looking at what they do, looking at what they say, what they think. Okay, so let's practice that one more time. What is a character trait? I say, you say. Character traits are adjectives that describe what a character is like on the inside, okay? So it's not something that you can see, it's how they are on the inside. Let's take a look at some more examples. Okay, so in the middle of this slide, we have our character. That's the person. Pretend like we read a story about this boy, okay? We can use adjectives to describe how he is on the outside, okay? When we describe what we see on the outside, that's what we see. So let's do that. What do we see with this character? Let's see. Let me fix this. There we go. What do we see? He has glasses. Okay, that's something we see. What else do you see? Think about it and put it in a sentence at home. You could say, he is blank. I have an idea. He is short. To me, in this picture, he looks like he is short. What else? What else do you see? I see something up here. He has red hair. Okay, anything else? What about his eyes? What can you tell me about his eyes that we see? I think he has what color eyes? Maybe brown, maybe a light brown. He has brown eyes. What can you tell me about his clothing? He has a white shirt. There are more things we could say about the boy. We could say he has spiky hair. His hair is spiky. We could say he has white shoes. He has black shorts. Okay. We could say more about what we see. But a character trait is how the character is on the inside. So when we're thinking about that, when we're trying to tell a character's trait, we have to pay attention to what they're thinking. So their thoughts. Let's see. Okay, so we have to pay attention to his thoughts, what he's thinking in the story. We have to pay attention to his words, what he is saying in the story. Okay, those can help us tell about different character traits. So let's read this down here. To determine the character trait, a character trait is what we learn based on what the character says, what they're saying in the story, what they do, what he or she does, what the character thinks, and how they feel. Okay? So I would have to know more about this character to describe their character traits. I can't say it just by looking at him. How about today we do some examples? Let's take a look. Here's something else that's important to know about character traits. It says feelings can change, okay? But character traits mostly stay the same over time. So Miss Makadia one day might be feeling a little bit sad, but the next day I feel happy again. Okay, my feelings can change day to day, even hour to hour. But my personality, the way that I am, usually stays the same. So if Miss Makadia is a quiet person, usually I stay quiet over time. Okay, that doesn't change. If I am a kind person, usually that stays the same. Okay, so we need to think, is the character. Here are some different character traits. These are not all of them, but these are some good ones that we need to know to be able to describe characters. Okay, and these are opposites. So the yellow words are opposite to the red words. So let's do some examples. Is the character brave or fearful? You say them. Brave, fearful. If you're brave, you're not afraid to do things that are hard. Okay, if you're fearful, usually you're a little bit afraid. Shy or outgoing. Okay, if you're shy, you're quiet, you don't like to talk a lot. If you're outgoing, you like to talk to everybody. Are you funny or serious? So you know who someone that is funny is telling jokes, is laughing, is doing crazy things like dancing all crazy during brain breaks. Someone who's serious is not very funny. They like to they might not smile a lot, they might not laugh a lot. Okay, is the character hardworking or lazy? You try those. Hardworking, lazy. Someone who is hardworking always tries their best. Okay, someone who is lazy doesn't want to do a lot of work. Is the character kind or mean? If someone is kind, they are nice. Someone is mean, they are not nice. Is the character athletic or clumsy? Someone who is athletic is good at sports and games like soccer or basketball. Someone who is athletic might be fast or strong. Someone who is clumsy is not those things. Is someone generous or selfish? Generous means you like to share. Okay, you're always sharing your things. You're giving things to friends. Someone who's selfish likes to keep everything for themselves. Is a character smart? Okay, smart or foolish? Someone who is smart gets good grades. They know the answer. Someone who is foolish does not. Is the character honest? Do they tell the truth or are they sly? Okay, honest means they tell the truth. Sly means they might lie, they might be sneaky. Let's practice these words again. We're going to go a little bit more quickly. Brave, fearful. Shy, outgoing. Hardworking, lazy. Kind, mean. Athletic, clumsy. Generous, selfish, smart, foolish, honest, sly. We're going to do 4 examples today to practice, seeing if we can identify, if we can figure out the character traits. Here's our first character. This says example 1. Which character traits describe this character? Here are her actions. These are what she does. She loves to read. She turns in homework on time. She gets good grades on her report card. And she pays attention in class. Based on those actions, what could her character traits be? A character trait, we wouldn't say reading. That's something she does. That's not part of her personality, what she is inside. Let's go back to our character traits list. Okay, we said she gets good grades on her report card. She knows the answers in class. She loves to read. She pays attention. Would that be brave? Brave means you're not afraid. So I don't think that's brave. Let's see. Not funny. How about hardworking? Did it seem like she worked hard? Probably. What else? I think she might be smart because it said she got good grades and she knows the answers. So I think this could show 2 different character traits. The girl is hardworking and she's smart. Okay? That's something we can't just look at her and say that she is those things. We have to know what she does to know how she is on the inside. Let's do another example. Okay. This example is about the boy, and we see he's playing soccer. Let's see what it says about his actions, what he does. It says he is the best player on the team. He scores many goals, and he runs fast. What was that word that talks about someone who is strong, someone who is good at sports? What character trait is that called? I know someone who is clumsy is not good at sports. They fall down a lot. They can't catch things very well. What is the opposite of clumsy? This word. Do you remember what it says? Someone who's good at sports is called athletic. You say it, athletic. I'm going to fill it in down here. This boy's character trait, one of them is that he is athletic. All right, let's take a look at another example. It says, which character traits describe this character? Okay, this time we have actions down here, what he does, but we also have his words. So this is what he says. He says, "Hi, I'm Jimmy. I like your picture. You can borrow my new crayons if you want." Those were his words, what he said to a friend. And here are his actions. He's sharing crayons. He's introducing himself. And he's smiling. Think about what character traits we could use to describe Jimmy. Look at our list here. Do you remember some words? What was a word that means nice? It's right here. That's right, it's kind. Do you remember a word that we use when we talk about someone who likes to share their things? It's right here. That's generous. Can you say generous? So this time I think we have two different character traits we can use to describe Jimmy. So I'm going to put them here. He is kind and he is generous. Let's do one last one. This is our last example today. Which character traits describe this character? Again, we have some words right here. Move this over just a little bit. Here are the girl's words. We're talking about this girl. She says, "This is the tallest roller coaster at Six Flags. I'm not scared, I'm excited." And her actions, what she does, she's riding on the roller coaster, she's smiling, she's waiting in line patiently, she's putting her hands up when she goes down the hill. What character trait could we use to describe the girl? Ooh. Sometimes roller coasters might be scary because they go really fast and they're really tall. But the girl wasn't scared. She was not fearful. She was what? Brave. Very good. So we could call the girl, one of her character traits would be brave. Let's go back down here. And I'm going to add another one that wasn't on our list, but we also might say she's adventurous. She likes adventures. Okay? So that was just a little practice getting to know some words that we can use for character traits. There are many more, but these are a good start. And I think I just want to make sure you know what these words are so that we can use them when we're talking about characters, when we're writing about characters coming up. All right? So we will practice some more with this tomorrow. We're going to be reading a book together, and then we'll see if we can identify some character traits. All right, guys, have a good Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.